Huh? Yo, yo. Louder. Mic check. Mic check. Can this come down? I gotta stand up. I gotta stand up. I can turn it. Can I turn it? Okay, cool. From here on out, I'm gonna start having my sponsors in here with me when I'm recording and shit. Damn, I wish I could sit down. It's cool. Trying to get my dribble right. Is this? I'm on the right headset. Yeah. I'm right there. You could put the applause. Right there at the front. Yeah. You know what I mean? Shout out to my engineer Nick Amadon, welcome me into this fine facility to record. Okay. How long you want to? Well, we just see how long you want the applause and all of that. Yeah. You want to talk during the applause right now? I'm gonna just come in organically and shit. You know what I mean? You could just, as if they was, right. Yup. Shit was too loud. Okay. This is Recording the Dribble Podcast, episode 1. I'm gonna freestyle this shit. Got my shots. As soon as he say go, it's on. Me, just let me know when. Hey. Far too kind. Ain't that what I'm supposed to say right here? Shout out to Nick Amadon, my engineer, welcome me into this fine facility he has here. I am your host, Gully TV founder, the executive dribble, the top dog, the dribble god himself, Jamil Lindsay. Welcome to the Dribble Podcast. I'm in the booth right now. I'm sober. I've been sober a couple hours. I was in my lab this morning doing some things, and I happened to focus in on a Backwoods package that was laying on my desk, and it said something about this contains an addictive chemical, nicotine. And I'm pretty sure I was aware of that already at some point, and I'm pretty sure I was already aware that it was bad, but it just today I focused in on it. Nicotine, 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 which I will forever associate with Newport cigarettes, and my father, who I hated that he smoked Newports. So I don't think I'm gonna be doing any more backwoods, man. I gotta get my reefer intake, my reefer consumption. I gotta get it under control, man. I've been smoking backwoods heavily the last probably like 3, 4 months, and I noticed that my intake spiked. You gotta put a whole lot more reefer than backwoods for it to work out. So I'm damn near averaging an eighth in a wood and shit like that. So, you know that shit's like it becomes pricey after a while, man. But yeah, man, I got to it's something I have to get under control. The reason why my weed intake is extreme is because I'm of course an editor, a curator. I spend a lot of time, in front of a computer screen, and I'm often creating. So I use my reefer as creative stimulants. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm in here. I'm sober right now because I'm traumatized from looking at the Backwoods package saying that it contains nicotine. I'm too pretty for that type shit. I have to eliminate the Backwoods from the rotation. I was with my man Russ earlier. We were smoking a few joints. He's on the raw paper. If I could just be patient and, go through the process associated with rolling a raw paper, a joint, I probably can, pull this off. But as of right now, today, ain't gonna be no more woods. I ain't buying any anyway. So, yeah, I'm standing here right now. I got three vitality shots. I got some wheatgrass. I got another one called Dragon's Breath and High Voltage, which is for focus. I'm gonna take High Voltage first. Get me all woke up. Get me woke up in here. Shout out to Nick Amadon. I asked him, could I bring my basketball in the booth with me? Like, yeah, nigga, go ahead. I don't know how it's gonna sound, but yeah, I am the Dribble, man. And we came to this point, this podcast situation, not because I'm following trends, but I wanted to fill a void and a need for America's truck drivers. And a lot of them that sit in my chat rooms whenever they get a chance, they say, Gully, man, we driving across country and shit, man, we can't really watch. We need you to put something together for us to listen so we can, stay tuned with what's going on. We need you on a podcast platform. So that's how I got here. Some of the episodes that I've launched a podcast with are actually interviews that I did. Shout out to Minnesota from the Money Boss Players. Shout out to Cool Kim from the UMCs. Haitian Jack. Who else should I do? Sadat X from Brand Nubian. Shout out to all these brothers. They've really been great in regards to helping me launch the Dribble podcast. Today what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk about myself and what makes me so extraordinary. I noticed that people who follow my platform, my platform attracts haters. You dig what I'm saying? I have a magnetism for haters. Seriously, they just come out the woodwork, and their distaste for me is very extreme. I'm cool with that. But I just want to give you a little bit of background on me and who I am and what makes me so special and anointed. You dig what I'm saying? My name is Jamil Lindsay. Born and raised in Erie, Pennsylvania. I ain't never lived nowhere else as a child but Norfolk, Virginia. As an adult, I lived in New York City, I lived in LA, and I lived in Atlanta. But I'm from Erie, Pennsylvania. I'm from the east side. Where I'm from is a rough spot. And what I mean by that is people try to gauge your city or where you're from based on statistics and shit like that. And they'll look at Erie's crime and the murder rate and shit like that. And they say, well, y'all only got 9 murders on a year. But what if I told you that these 9 murders took place between a 5-6 block radius? That's the east side. That's where I'm from and shit. And yeah, it's just really, really a bad place right now. In 2018, Erie, Pennsylvania was selected by the USA Today as one of the worst places in the world to live for black people. We were #1. That's where I'm from. I'm from the east side. As of late, the city's been gripped, of course, with the opioid epidemic, the fentanyl deaths, the heroin. It's really caused a decline in humanity in the city. I watch the news. I just don't understand how it got so violent where I'm from, where I was born. It's a lot of fucking murders, man. And the difference with the murders where I'm from is it's a 90% chance you're gonna know who the victim is. If you don't know who the victim is, you might have went to school with their cousin, or you might have worked with their aunt, or there's some type of connection that will make the victim and the whole situation intimate. You know what I'm saying? So I'm affected by murders daily whenever I'm home, whenever I'm in the city of Erie. It's a really bad thing. I try not to let it impair my creativity, but it's just where I'm from. I'm saying this right now because I've had exchanges with guys online and throughout my travels where they feel that they rougher than me or they liver than me or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And my only retort is, nigga, I'm from the east side of Erie. Do you even understand what the fuck type of element that you fucking with? Like, you don't even understand this. Where I'm from 17th Street Projects. I'm from 17th Street Projects. I'm from the 16th Street side, Holland Street. And that's where I came to be at. I wrote a book recently.
You can pick right back up.
Okay.
I want to know what the hell this is doing. I never recorded, but it's long, and it's like something's going across my shit that's wiping away. I just stopped it, it's still there, so it ain't hurting.
Okay. Check it out. All right.
Hey. Far too kind. Is that what I'm supposed to say right here? A joint.
It's all of the day's work. We good?
Yeah, we good.
All right.
I'm gonna play it from a little bit of the head so you can.
So I can. Okay. Go ahead.
Well, this is where you. That's where you.
Okay.
Come back in.
I wrote a book. I wrote a book recently. It's called Some Things I've Been Through, and it details my childhood, and I spoke about my father and my heritage. My father, the early parts of my book is primarily about my father. My father is what you would call, tell me where to start from.
Same place.
Okay.